to the max. The foe is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 230 pounds. LA Knight.
Movie star good looks, charismatic, and the day is long and tough as nails. You know, guys, as talented as this superstar is, I think ambition might have clouded his judgment. Reigns is in that moment as we speak. Time for a beatdown, cowboy style.
The foe is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds. Lesnar.
When you look at Brock Lesnar, you honestly got to feel that Lesnar's more beast than man. Now, Lesnar is undoubtedly the next step in human evolution. He has unbelievable physical gifts, does the beast.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this crap is really slow. This guy's head.
There's no doubt these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. I don't know how Raw can allow a monster like Gene Snitsky to compete on their brand.
He smells blood and water, Cole. He's going straight for submission.
Yeah, this could prove to be a decisive moment of this match.
You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. He slipped out of that one. Man, you talk about superstars and we got an announcer quit in him, huh? You're looking at him right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous position to lock in. We may see him tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression. Whether I agree with this, that was a textbook reversal.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We could be any closer to this match without being it.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
Won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. There's a submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you try to call a match all by yourself. And the crowd is coming alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, he ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
Talk about an intimidating dude. Gee whiz. Snitsky's got everything it takes to be a real dominating superstar right here at WWE.
That's what worries me. I hate to have a monster like Snitsky having his run the place.
Man, this match is so good. It's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not my number one choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, girl pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. Then you can beat the king and queen on top.
Really fun, Taz. You know, there will always be one guy who couldn't show like you all time. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference. There's the cover. That was like 2.5, Cole. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on.
He's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
It's definitely not pretty, but it's definitely effective, Cole. Look, here's the deal. You make your opponent bleed, and you got the psychological edge over him. Case closed.
Maybe so, but I'm more concerned about the rest of his physical well-being now that he's been busted open. And here's the cover.
Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch.
Man, you just can't...
That turnbuckle is exactly where you don't want to wind up, and here's the reason why.
Yeah, there ain't much that you can do once your opponent gets in that position.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
Oh, the submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to see it?
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If the opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a permanent mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to cover either. You got to stay on it and wear him down.
But what about your response? If you try to execute a bad time move just because you want to stay on offense. That could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to watch the team. Deal? These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. That's to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, you gotta realize to make it in WWE, this is not a job. This is a